7 years after the monsterpocalypse, the rest of humanity has been living underground ever since giant creatures took control of the land. But before we start, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an epic movie breakdown. An asteroid, Agatha 616, heads for Earth, and the world military unleashes a barrage of chemical missiles that blow it up, but the missiles are made up of chemicals that rain down on the Earth. Due to the chemical fallout, cold-blooded animals, ants, cockroaches, lizards, crocodiles, mutate into large monsters and kill off most of humanity. 95% of the human population was killed within a year. Eventually, the military got its act together, but the real big monsters and the military took each other out. Most of the survivors moved underground to hide. During the evacuation of Fairfield, Joel Dawson is separated from his girlfriend Amy as both their parents drive out of the city in different directions. Joel promises to find her. Shortly before his parents are killed, they got trapped in their car and got crushed by a monster. 7 years later, Joel lives in one of many bunkers underground called colonies, where all survivors have romantically paired up with each other while fighting monsters and seeking supplies. The colony had one cow, which is milked for fresh dairy. The colonies ran out of bullets and so they have fashioned lethal weapons with what they have. As the colony ventures outside the bunker, Joel instead is left behind in the kitchen. As he freezes in dangerous situations, a giant ant breaches his colony, and a war party goes into the tunnels to combat it. The ant kills Connor and gets to the bunker, where it is confronted by Joel, but Joel freezes as he watches the giant ant and is saved by Anna, who arrives just in time. Joel is an artist and makes really good drawings of the monsters he encounters with a color pencil set gifted to him by Amy. Joel sets off on a quest to reunite with Amy. He is in contact with her on the radio and knows the colony where she is staying and hiding. Joel had contacted over 90 colonies before he found Amy on the radio. Her colony is 85 miles away from his current location. Everyone tells Joel that an armed and trained hunting party would be lucky to last 50 miles on the surface. Joel takes his radio. Even though it does not have any power, the journey is expected to take 7 days. Passing through the suburbs, Joel is attacked by a giant toad monster but is saved by a stray dog named Boy, who follows Joel on his journey, warning him against poisonous berries and other dangers. Joel falls into a nest of worm monsters called sand gobblers. When 2 survivors, Clyde Dutton and Minnow, rescue him, Minnow was adopted by Clyde when her dad was killed fighting a monster who had attacked Clyde's son. They are heading north to the mountains, where fewer monsters live due to the colder weather and higher elevation. They teach Joel some basic survival skills, like always survey from high ground, shooting crossbows with aim, and that not all monsters are hostile, demonstrating how you can always tell in their eyes. They invite Joel to join them, but he insists he must find Amy. As they part ways, Clyde gives Joel a grenade. Every time Joel encounters a new monster, he makes a drawing of it in his diary, along with noting down the best way to defeat it. Continuing west, Boy becomes trapped by a giant centipede monster. Joel freezes, but eventually saves Boy with his crossbow. Sheltering in an abandoned motel, they meet a robot named Mav-1S. Before her battery dies, Mav-1S powers his radio long enough to briefly contact Amy. Other survivors have reached Amy's colony, promising to lead them to safety. The next day Joel and Boy are attacked by a queen sand gobbler. They hide, but Boy barks, giving away their position. Joel kills the queen with the grenade. He yells at Boy for putting them in danger, causing Boy to run away. After swimming across a pond, Joel is covered in poisonous leeches and hallucinates but is rescued before he collapses. Joel wakes to finally see Amy. She leads a beach colony of elderly survivors who depend on her. He is introduced to the survivors, Captain and his crew Dana and Rocco, as everyone celebrates their imminent departure. Amy confesses she is glad to see Joel but has become a different person and is still mourning someone. Joel feels embarrassed and ashamed, realizing he never asked if Amy wanted him to come back to her. Joel decides to return to his colony, contacting them on the radio and learning that it has become unsafe and that they too must leave. Cap sends Joel some berries, which he recognizes as poisonous. Realizing Cap is not to be trusted, he rushes to warn Amy but is knocked unconscious. Joel, Amy, and the rest of her colony awaken tied up on the beach. Cap reveals that his group is there to steal supplies and that their yacht is towed by a crab monster controlled with an electrified chain. Cap sets the crab to feed on the colonists, but Joel and Amy escape and are able to fight for their lives, and Boy returns to help. Joel has the opportunity to kill the crab, but he realizes it is not hostile by looking into its eyes, and shoots the electrified chain, freeing it. The crab leaves Joel unharmed and instead kills Cap and his crew, sinks the yacht in the process. Joel recommends Amy and her colony head north, and Amy promises she will find him. Joel treks all the way back to his colony, and they too decide to head to the mountains. On the radio, Joel inspires other colonies to take to the surface, as everyone heads north. Clyde and Minnow, already in the mountains, wonder if Joel will survive the next journey. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more Hollywood movie explanations. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.